Welcome back to Spoiler Street. Please leave a like and a comment as it really helps my channel, thank you. Coming up on Coronation Street next week. It is the week that Stephen tries to make his getaway from Weatherfield, as all of the evidence is slowly coming together against him. Carla visits Jenny and pleads with her not to go on holiday to Thailand with Stephen, and tells her how she strongly suspects that Stephen is a murderer, and this holiday is an excuse for him to flee the country to avoid being arrested. I wonder if Jenny will believe Carla's accusations, or will she go ahead with their travel plans instead? Tim has been investigating around the canal, and it seems he has found the body of Leo's dad Teddy in the car roof box. Stephen notices Tim with the roof box and realizes that he can't let him go with this information, so he quickly jumps into the back of Tim's taxi and begins to strangle him with a tie. Stephen is determined to get rid of Tim, but Tim manages to break out of the struggle and makes a run for it down the street. Unfortunately, Stephen catches up to Tim and hits him over the head with a steel bar, leaving him unconscious on the ground. Tim is still alive, but Stephen now contemplates his next move, as Tim knows far too much that could land him in trouble. Meanwhile, Sally is upset as Tim didn't turn up for their anniversary celebrations, and presumed that he went to the football match with Kevin instead. But the next day, Kevin confirms that Tim wasn't with him at the football match, which leaves Sally even more worried about where Tim is. Towards the end of next week's episodes, Stephen's plan to flee the country is underway, and while at a business dinner, Carla receives an urgent message from her bank about a fraudulent transfer. She now realizes that Stephen is trying to get his hands on the business's money before making his getaway. But just before making his exit to the airport, Peter confronts Stephen at his apartment. They soon face off against each other and begin fighting, but it seems that Stephen has underestimated Peter, as he soon has Stephen lying on his back in pain. The fight is only broken up when Stephen's mother Audrey enters the room, where she accuses him of trying to steal her house from underneath her. It seems everyone, including his mother, has turned against Stephen now after learning who he truly is. Later on, the police get involved and are closing in on Stephen, but they soon learn that the flight that he had booked had been moved forward, which means they will have to rush to the airport to stop him in time. I wonder if they will be able to capture Stephen before getting on his flight and hold him accountable for his crimes, or will he slip away to Thailand and avoid facing the consequences?